We are a vast range of topics in a milestone, in a very early universe. But we can understand the universe that makes us something very beautiful.
Those were the sample words from Stephen Hawking, a theoretical physicist, a cosmologist, and astronomer, speaking from a device developed by infant specialists just by moving a muscle on his cheek. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Special monkeys, and distinguished guests. Stephen Hawking could no longer speak because of a very rare disease known as amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, a terminal disease also known as ALS. At the age of 21, he had difficulty of climbing stairs and going to the stairs and rolling a boat. By the 1970s, his speech is completely deteriorated. With the infection of pneumonia, he lost his ability to speak. One day, an intern developed a technology just by moving a muscle on his right cheek. He can able still to communicate, give lectures and speeches. A legendary remarks from a legendary physicist. Now, we know Elon Musk, a technological entrepreneur, an engineer who is the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. During his early years, while speaking in public, he always does this. And of course, we learned so many ums and double words, and of course, jokes that are flat. But do we understand the word everyone comes from his mouth? Yes. Even though we mess up every word, still lingers like gems in our ears. A legendary act from a legendary innovator. Sometimes, speech can give us a serious message or short story. Heard of Tiger Woods? A great and legendary golfer. Way back in 2010, he issued an apology for his irresponsible and selfish behavior, which also includes infidelity. But only 3 words will summarize his entire speech. I am sorry. Which tell us there's no fairy tale ending, even with real-life heroes. We often heard the saying, actions speak louder than words. I believe that's true. Take it from my beloved wife. She knows exactly if I'm telling a lie. I always give her lame excuses. But I'd rather tell her the truth rather than giving any reason for her to misinterpret. Now, I was a member of a citizen army training back in my alma mater. During the inter-school competition, one of my tasks is to lead my class in an exhibition marching drill. I confidently stood in the front. Then suddenly, my body felt shaking. No words were coming from my mouth. I don't know why. This so happened easily. Then, when the time for me to say my commands, I suddenly choked. I struggled. I sweat. Everybody is staring at me. Then all of a sudden, all is lost in an instant. I failed to perform my lines. And of course, bring home the bacon. My superiors are all over me. Because of my disastrous performance, 5 years of consecutive championship all suddenly disappeared. Now, if I say in Arabic, ana ahubbak. In Hindi, même tu peux faire partager. In French, je t'aime. In Spanish, te amo. In Urdu, may Petro Kartakabum. Did I really meant to say it or just to say to really impress you? Legendary words say I love you. My dear Toastmasters and friends, I noticed that in the recent annual speech contest, I noticed that majority of the champion speakers use their personal stories. Their personal stories on the formula on how to outrun their daily life. But yes, it's a good ingredient for a speech to have a personal touch. I asked many different Toastmasters and champion speakers what to do if you forgot your line or you forgot your speech. Some of them gave me an answer, and some of them are tricks that can somehow deceive the judges. But there's only one denominator. All of them are speaking their hearts. Legendary players from legendary personals. My dear Toastmasters and friends, every saga has a beginning. Every idea has an invention. Every fire has an ignition. By joining Toastmasters International and knowing these remarkable individuals, hoping that in this generation, I will become legend just like them. Over to you.